What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode of Keys to the Streets. And I know y'all been wondering where my girl been. She been out of town. But when she flew back in, you know what I'm saying, we just sit down and talk last night. And we thinking about selling the nail shop because we gonna get into, you know what I'm saying, bringing rappers into the city, doing shows and stuff like that. I think we can make some good money off doing that. So in today's episode, guys, we got a Chirac Savage coming to the city. He gonna do a show. We gotta go down to the Richmond Hotel because that's where we're gonna have the venue. We're gonna drop my girl off. She gonna, you know what I'm saying, set up for the show tonight. So hopefully y'all enjoy. So I'm gonna go grab the Maybach because we gotta go down to the airport and pick up the rapper in this episode. We was gonna go with Kendrick Lamar, but gang talking about he want an M just to do a show. And I don't think we're gonna make no money back off that. You know, we was gonna do it at our club, but I don't think we're gonna make that that million back. So we went with another rapper, a Chirac Savage. He down at the airport waiting on us. Like I said, we're gonna drop Shorty off down at Richmond Hotel because that's where we're gonna be setting up and stuff like that. So hopefully y'all enjoy this episode. We also gonna be pulling up to the radio station because we're going to try to advertise this online and stuff like that. So let's go and jump in the car. We headed down to Richmond Hotel. We're going to let Bay, you know what I'm saying, set up everything for the night and the show going to go down. I know we could have really done this show at our club, but the club ain't got no stage or nothing like that for the rapper to perform. And we also want to bring some models in and stuff like that. Let them do their thing, you know, advertise a little bit of fashion and stuff like that. But I think, you know what I'm saying, this is gonna be a success in the city, and I think we're gonna make a lot of money off this. Well, we just been brainstorming on it and stuff like that. You don't know nothing until you try it. So we finna go let Bae set up this venue, and I gotta run all the errands. She gonna be down there all day today doing that. I gotta go pick up the rapper. I gotta take him to our little crib in the countryside. I gotta go pick him up some entertainment, you know what I'm saying, just so he won't get bored. And you know what I'm saying, gotta keep him entertained. But we picking up G Herbo, guys, and he only charging us 70 racks for the show. I mean, that's way better than spending $1 million. I know Kendrick Lamar is like the better performer. He gonna put on a real good show, but I don't think we're gonna be able to recoup that much money back. We spend that M, we ain't gonna be able to get that whole M back. When we paying $70,000 for G Herbo, and you know, we can make a lot of money back, but we gotta give Bay 100 racks just to set up for this. You know, we gotta pay for the venue, we gotta pay for the drinks, we gotta pay the people for coming, like the models and stuff like that. So, you know, you gotta spend money to make money. Hopefully y'all enjoyed y'all 4th of July too, gang. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. We just gonna drop off, then we gotta go down here to the airport, pick up G Herbo. We got a lot to do. I gotta go by my little pimping business, pick up a little entertainment and whatnot. We ain't gotta pay them, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta pay them. We just gonna make sure G Herbo comfortable and stuff like that. Y'all know the crib got a shelf. We got security over there, so ain't nobody gonna come over there playing and stuff like that. Gang should be straight over there. So we done pulled up to the Richmond Hotel. This is where we're gonna set up the little venue back by the pool. It's gonna be kind of like a little pool party. They gonna have like women walking the catwalk. G Herbo gonna be out there performing and stuff like that. So everything should run smooth. We're gonna go back here and check out the location where we doing this at. And Shorty, she got some people coming in. That's why she been out of town, you know what I'm saying, trying to set this up. Talk to the right people to get everything going and whatnot. And this the location we picked right here. This a decent spot, you know. Gonna have like a little pool party going on. G Herbo gonna be performing. The models gonna be out there, you know, advertising clothing lines and stuff like this. This a decent spot right here. So we're gonna go and drop her this bread. We're gonna drop her 100 racks. We gotta go pick up G Herbo from the airport. I don't want gang, you know what I'm saying, standing out there all day. So let's go and drop this 100 racks. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, she take care of this little business. We're gonna head to go pick up G Herbo. Alright, so we got that taken care of. Let's go and jump in the V, go pick him up. Then I gotta go by my little business, pick up these girls, and I'm gonna take them to the little crib in the countryside. Y'all know the spot we bought. Well, the spot we took Kendrick Lamar when he came in town. We're gonna take G Herbo to that same spot. No little ducked off spot. Don't nobody really know about that spot. I really forgot about that spot, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we still got the little spot up there in the countryside. That's what we're gonna take, gang. Let him kick back, you know what I'm saying? Get ready for his performance tonight. I know Gang gonna put on a show. Gang really like a Chicago legend or whatnot. So that's why we brought him in, you know, like the younger crowd. We trying to bring that younger crowd to this little party tonight. Y'all know them YNs be on that though, but they gonna bring that money in, you know. They wanna turn up, but we gonna have security out there and stuff like that, so we really ain't worried about nothing jumping off, no shooting or nothing like that. We just gonna kick back, have a good time, you know, make some money. That's what we doing this for, to make money. My girl, you know what I'm saying, she business minded. I'm glad she came up with this idea to do this. And this easy money, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta do nothing but spend a little money, get the venues and places that we wanna throw the parties and stuff like that. And we just sit back and watch that money generate. But we let her handle all that business, you know what I'm saying? She already got connections and stuff like that with that. So we just gotta make sure the entertainment's straight, make sure they protected out here in LA, make sure don't nobody mess with them or nothing like that. Y'all know we got money out here, we known out here in LA. Gang ain't known, he known in his city. But out here in LA, you know what I'm saying? If he come out here by himself, Gang might have to check in. So that's where we come in, the protection and stuff like that. We got the money, you know, make sure he good. That's why we're gonna bring the little women in, you know. Make sure Gang out there in the countryside comfortable. We don't need them out there bored and stuff like that. We gotta keep them entertained for him to entertain us, you know. So it's finna go down at the Richmond Hotel. And I do gotta pull up by the radio station. We're gonna drop 5 racks for a little bit of entertainment. I mean, for a little, I'm finna say entertainment. For a little bit of radio play. Had them on the radio, you know what I'm saying, letting people know. Pull up to the Richmond Hotel. It's going down. That boy G Herbo in town. We spending, you know what I'm saying, we ain't really spending a lot of money. We ain't gotta pay Gang until the show over with. You know what I'm saying? After he get on stage and do his thing, then we gotta have that bread waiting on him. You know, we charging people to get in, so we gonna get that money real fast. And we got, you know, plans of bringing other rappers, you know, some younger rappers to the city. And you know what I'm saying, we're gonna generate a lot of revenue. I know we could have done this at our club, but just to eliminate, you know, spending a lot of money, but I'd rather do it, you know what I'm saying, off somewhere else. Cause our club, we ain't got no stage in there or nothing like that. So where Gang gonna perform, you know? We gotta have somewhere for him to perform. So let me see, he should be up here somewhere. If he ain't up here, he down below. We might have to go down. But I think he should be up here somewhere. I really should have called Gang before we pulled up. Okay, I see him standing there. There go Brody right there. That boy G Herbo. We done pulled up on G. We got G Herbo in the city, gang. It's finna go down. The city finna be up tonight. So we gonna discuss this money with Gang real fast, and then we going to pick up them sluts. Alright, so we done discussed everything, got everything straight. Now it's time to, you know what I'm saying, get Gang out there to the countryside, to that little spot out there. We already done contacted the girls, let them know, you know what I'm saying, we got a VIP in town. We need him entertained. They already know how the ropes go though. They already knowing, you know. We ain't gotta spend no money on that part. That part right there come off the strength of us. You know, they work for us, so they gonna do what, you know, what daddy say. I mean, we might throw them a little bread, you know, later on. But for now, you know, it's a freebie. It's a freebie. We'll throw them a little extra on their cut. When they make my money, we'll throw them a little extra on the cut. Alright, so we finna go pick them up. Then we gotta take gang all the way out to the countryside. It's a long journey. I really need to find me a spot in the city for gang. I mean, I do got a spot, but my boy Rob, he at that spot right now. And I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, evade his privacy and stuff like that. But I do gotta get my boy Darnell, I gotta get my boy Darnell a spot too. And a V. So we're gonna be doing that soon too, getting him right. I really should have put a dealer down here at the venue, but I don't wanna mix the street stuff with what my girl got going on, you know what I'm saying? Fuck up her business and stuff like that. Had the feds watching her. So I'ma leave that part alone. This right here gonna be like a legal business. It ain't gonna be illegal. It's gonna be a legal business. And I'm pretty sure we can make some decent money, and like whatever we make off this, we're gonna put that back just for you know, in case we throw another party or something like that. That'll be our budget money right there. And I don't know how much we gonna make from this, but we should make decent. Should be decent though. We'll make a profit off of it. It might not be a real big profit, but some profit is better than no profit. As long as we make a little change off this. You know, G Herbo coming to the city. A lot of people wanna be there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people wanna come turn up. If we would have brought Kendra, you know, it would have probably been even more turned up, but we can't afford gang. Gang talking about an M just to perform. I mean, I know he a big star and stuff like that, and we got the money to pay him, but we tried to talk him down. He wouldn't go. He wasn't going. Gang was like, if I can't get that M, then I ain't showing up. So we got in contact with G Herbo, you know what I'm saying? G Herbo a good rapper, good spitter on the mic, be speaking that real life shit he done been through in his lifetime. You know, people like to hear that. We out here in LA, you know, gang, this is where gang banging started, so people want to hear that, dropping ops and stuff like that, especially the YN. So they're the ones, that's the crowd we trying to bring in. So here go the girls out here, they posted. We got the girls posted out here, they ready. Look at them, they ready to entertain my boy G Herbo. Let me get out, introduce them, and we're gonna take them to the crib at the countryside. Okay, so after we drop them off, we going back to the crib and we gonna lay it down. I ain't gonna lie, until the night. We gonna lay it down until the party start jumping. We might have to leave one of these gals. I forgot we only in the photo. There ain't gonna be enough room for all three of them. Okay, so I told Shorty she gonna have to miss out this time. We gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, she get in the next time. I'm gonna go and gas this up just so we won't have to keep stopping or nothing like that. Even though we got enough gas to make it out there, but I'm gonna gas up anyway. Let me see. Can we get gas right here? We probably can't. No. This stove must be out of order or something. These pumps ain't, okay, there we go. I guess those over there not working. All right, so we full tank. Let's go drop them off. Let's go drop them off. We're gonna have our valet driver to drive him to the show tonight. We ain't gonna have to come back out here and pick him up or nothing like that. Them police own it. We ain't gonna have to come back and pick gang up. We're gonna have the valet driver bring him to the show tonight. You know, that's clutch right there. I thought we were gonna have to come all the way back in town, but we hit up the valet driver. He said he'll take care of that part. He'll take care of it. So we got 4 miles before we reach our destination. Your boy gonna have to come back to the city and rest up a little bit, cause it's gonna be a long night tonight. A long night. I'm trying to see what this police on. Look like he looking for somebody. I'm gonna go and pass him. Speed limit 100 miles per hour through here. I'm gonna try not to go over that until we get far away from him. And we should be good. So yeah, we're gonna lay it down, man. Cause it's gonna be a long night. We gotta make sure everything runs smooth. I know our girl taking care of everything, but tonight we gotta be on point. We can't mess this up. We can't let nobody get on one. or nothing like that. We gotta make sure everything runs straight. I'm talking about straight. This gotta be a successful show tonight. That'll get us, more business. They'll be like, look, okay, I see, you know what I'm saying, they throwing decent shows. Yeah, we gotta go by the radio station after we drop them off. I forgot about that. Gotta hit up the radio station. Gonna drop them net bread over there. And then we good. We good to go, man. We bringing, you know what I'm saying, done brought G Herbo to the city. My girl, you know what I'm saying, she come up with good ideas. I never did. I mean, we thought about that with Kendrick Lamar, but I didn't really think about just turning it into like a business, you know what I'm saying? Investing money into it like that. Investing a lot of money. So we're gonna spend like $170K on this, but I know the return gonna be great. The return gonna be great. And we really need to open us up a business account, just so, you know what I'm saying, we can put that money back into that business account or whatnot. And everything, just so once we want to throw another party, we can go out that money. We won't have to go out of the money that I done raised in my pockets, We had that money for the venues and stuff like that for the next time. But everything gonna come in play though. We just gotta get these rappers in the city, make sure they good. We can't let nothing happen or, you know what I'm saying, the rappers gonna be like, oh, you didn't protect such and such. No, I can't come to your city. You gotta make sure we good. We got big ass cows coming in the middle of the road. Yeah, they gonna be like, you didn't protect the last rapper, so why would I come to the city, you know what I'm saying? We gotta, look at that. We gotta make sure they protected. That's why we got this spot way out of town, just to make sure the rappers and stuff we bring to the city. We don't need them getting their chains snatched and whatnot. Even though we can take them to the trenches, they with us. They gonna be good in the trenches with us. But if they come by themselves, they already know what's finna go down. They ain't gotta check in when they with me. Cause your boy running the city right now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody getting their work from me. If they play with me, they ain't gonna be eating out here or nothing like that. I'm the one riding the city in Maybachs and stuff like that. 8 million, riding around with 8 million on me. Boy, getting to that bag. Bringing these rappers to the city, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else doing it like that boy Big Franklin. Big Franklin, a genius, in these streets. Kingpin. And y'all know we're gonna keep that drug business booming. But I decided, to go and shut down the little lab guys. Cause the lab made me feel like, we starting over again. That's really for like a small time drug dealer. Being there growing your own green and stuff like that. We ain't got to do that. Only thing we gotta do is just buy from the plug and we flip it, put our own little tax on there and we make our money. And y'all see my boy Rob brought in 5 M's. So why do I want to be in the lab sweating all day working hard when I can just call Lil Z, buy the work from him for cheap, put my own tax on there and make my own money, run it up. So we went on and shut that down before it even got started. But this business right here gonna put us over the top too right here. Cause this fast money, overnight thing, it's just kinda like drug money. We investing $170K and ain't no telling what we might get back, cause people wanna see rappers come to the city and perform, that boy Kendrick from here, and he a beast on the mic. What they got going on? They always over here, bro. He a beast on the mic, you know what I'm saying? But he from this city. People want to see other artists, you know what I'm saying, come into the city and perform. G Herbo might got a lot of fans in LA. We don't know though, but we gonna see tonight. Once this show start, I know Bay out there, putting all her effort into this. She got friends who got, pool in the city and stuff like that. That's why she been out of town, setting this up and stuff like that with friends, figuring out how they gonna do it, the people they gonna fool with, like the vendors and stuff they gonna fool with for the show. She got it all mapped out, and we the money, so y'all know we gonna put it together. We gotta get everything together. So we on this back road. Got the entertainment in the car. Gang good. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Good entertainment. Got the security over here at the spot. Anybody come over here, you know security is not gonna play. Y'all see how they be doing at the club. When the police be chasing me and I run up in the little club, that security lay they ass down, the police and everything. So anybody come up here playing, y'all already know security is finna lay them down. So gang should be good. I ain't gonna say should be good, gang gonna be good. And then this a luxury spot up here. You got a shelf in here, everything, you know. I just want G Herbo to be comfortable. That's it. Long as gang comfortable, then I'm comfortable. I'm good. I know it's money to be made. We all gonna get money. We all gonna get that bag. But we might get a little bit more than him, but he's still gonna get his part, you know. After everything, if everything's successful, he's still gonna get his part. All right, so we pulling up to the spot. I know a lot of y'all remember this spot, but if you're new to the channel, we got this little spot. It's kind of like a little duck off spot in the countryside. This is where we're gonna be bringing our rappers and stuff like that come to the city to do shows for us and stuff. We're gonna bring them here to this spot. And this spot right here busting. We really bought this for like our little vacation home spot, but we don't never come here. So this is gonna be the spot where these rappers and come and just chill out. You see we got security here. This a nice little spot though, I ain't gonna lie. So we're gonna let gang get comfortable. He got his little freaks here and stuff like that. And we're gonna head back to the spot. We're gonna lay it down and wait for this party tonight. Okay, so we headed back to the crib. I was just making sure they got in there straight and stuff like that. We finna head out. Let me get up out this driveway. This driveway kinda small, I ain't even gonna lie. Let me see how I'ma do this. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, that driveway kinda complicated to get up out of. But we finally, you know what I'm saying, turned around. We got another 4-mile drive. This country land is like peaceful out here. If we do decide to come out here, you know, me and my girl come out here, you know, just chill out. We're gonna have to get us a 4-wheeler and stuff like that. And just, you know what I'm saying, ride on these back roads. And plenty good green. You know what I'm saying? Plenty good green. We're gonna have one of our dealers to go out there too and deliver Herbo some weed. No gang gotta have some good smoke out there. He couldn't bring it on the plane, so we're gonna have probably Rob or somebody to pull up on him, drop off some of that good green on him. And I do gotta get my boy straight too. My boy Rob, he came through. That boy made 5 M's off the last pack I dropped off on him. And my boy Darnell should have some money waiting on me, cause we did drop him off a little bit. We didn't get him much though. We gave him a little something. It was like 100 and some ounces, I believe, of weed. I believe we had got off a dealer. We had robbed a dealer and got it off him. So he should have that money waiting on me. But we focused on what we got ahead of us right now. This little show that's finna go down. I think this show gonna be a success. I ain't even gonna lie. This show gonna go down. We got models pulling up, doing their thing. We got G Herbo performing. We got drinks out there. People gonna be in the pool. It's finna be live, all the way live. You know what I'm saying? We got a little catwalk out there. That's why we chose the Richmond Hotel. See, our club, we ain't got no catwalks or nothing like that, so that's why we chose a different venue. I know a lot of y'all like, why you didn't do it at your club? We had to have that catwalk, gang. We had to have that, so my girl came up with the idea we can do it at the Richmond Hotel. You know, that's a kind of 5-star hotel, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But it's like a lavish hotel. I ain't gonna say it's 5-star, but it's a lavish hotel. People who got money, you know what I'm saying, they go lay up in that hotel. Damn, that police on somebody. Yeah, people who got money, they go lay up in that hotel. These boys need to get up out the road, man. Bro, get out the road, gang. Y'all tweaking. These boys in the middle of the road. No people coming through there. That police came through there fast. I don't know who he was on, but he was on somebody. He was on somebody. So we still got 3 miles to reach the crib. So yeah, your boy finna go lay it down, relax. It's been a long day, I ain't gonna lie. A long day. Let me go on past them. And we still gotta pull up to the radio station. I forgot. We gotta pull up to the radio station. Yeah, the radio station on the way anyway. We ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, go out the way or nothing like that. But we do gotta drop them this 5 racks to advertise the show on the radio. We didn't have time to get no flyers or nothing like that, so they're gonna be advertising it all day for 30 seconds. We get, you know, a little 30-second airtime on the radio, and that should bring some people in, you know. We still got a couple hours. The next time, you know, we're gonna plan this out ahead. We just got the idea and we just moved on it real quick, you know. It really take, you know, a couple days to set up shows and stuff like this, but we only got a couple hours. I mean, that don't matter though. It'll get around fast. People want to turn up, you know, they gonna pull up. If they don't, then stay at home, you know. We still gonna make some money. Even if we don't make the money back that we spend, that we put into this, we still, you know, gonna make something. And we still got G Herbo to come to the city, you know what I'm saying? So we still good. But we just trying to get our name out there right now. And this is a good way to get it out there and like the doing shows and stuff like that. This the first show. Okay, we pulling up to the radio station. I think the lady said she'll be standing outside to pick up the money. So let me see if anybody's standing outside. We have Rebel Radio. Oh no, this Radio Pioneer. So we're gonna pull up here and drop her this bag. 5 racks for that good old radio time. She out here smoking some of that good. I see you, girl. Let me go and drop you this money though. All right, 5,000. We good, we good. So yeah, we headed to the crib now. It's time to go lay it down for a little while into the show. All right, we ain't too far from the spot. It seemed far though. 1 mile, that ain't bad. But I'm glad I remembered we had to come here though. I almost forgot. It almost slipped my mind. We're gonna fuck around and have the show going. Nobody gonna pull up. But we got us a little 30-second slot on the radio. They should be, you know what I'm saying, getting that out there. Once she get through smoking that jitter she was smoking, she should be jumping on the radio. So yeah, we just gonna jump in the bed, get us some rest. Cause we gotta be out there all night tonight. We gotta be focused. Real focused tonight, I ain't gonna lie. So that's why we going to bed early. But we really ain't going to bed, we just taking us a nice little nap. And once we wake up, you know, the party should be jumping. We should have that boy G Herbo down there. Like I said, my valet gonna take him down there. He should be good, cause we brought him a little entertainment out there, so he should be dry. You know what I'm saying? Once he get out there and do this show, you know, they gonna take care of him. My dealer gonna take him some good weed out there, so he should be on his level, you know, high, good, and high. We got the best bud in Cali, so he should be good on that. We're gonna make sure, gang, you know what I'm saying, straight, so he can put on his best performance. Get out there and turn up the show, you know what I'm saying? That's all we want. Turn up that show. So once we wake up, we're gonna jump in the shower. We're gonna throw on us a decent fit, and we in the streets with it. Y'all already know we in the streets with it. And, you know, collect this good bag. So we almost at the crib. We almost at the spot. Yeah, let my girl handle the hard part. This what we done, really the easy part. We ain't doing nothing but driving, you know, driving and dropping money. That's it. She gotta set up, make sure. Well, she ain't gotta set up, you know, the people who bringing the stuff we need, she gotta make sure they put all the stuff in the right place and stuff like that. How she want it, how her vision of it. They going off, bro, why would you do that? Don't get snatched out of there. But they gotta set it up, you know, how she visualized how she wanted, so they gotta set it up like that. But we done made it to the spot. That's what I'm talking about. We at the crib right now. The mansion. Your boy finna lay it down. I don't know what I wanna drive tonight though. I don't know what I wanna pull up in. We're gonna have to get us a Lambo or something. Get us a nice little Lamborghini. The Maybach, alright, you know. The Maybach luxury. But I want to pull up Lamborghini with the doors on it. I don't know, we might pull up Donk tonight. Alright, let's bag this in. We finna go ahead in the crib. I'm glad we can go in the crib through here. Bro, that save us a lot of time. Hold up, let me make sure my car is saved. Let me pull up a little bit. Okay, we good. Alright, we going in the crib with it. Boy finna lay it down, clothes on and all. That's when you know you tired. Alright, so we gotta hit the bed, man. We got to hit the bed. So let's go on sleep. We're gonna sleep for probably like 4 hours. Alright, so we in the bed. I see y'all when we wake up. Okay, so I done got dressed. It's time to go pull up and see how the show doing. I think I'm gonna drive my 74. Yeah, we're gonna pull up 74 down there to the show. They say that boy G Herbo on stage right now. Well, our girl told us he on stage. Let me get valet to bring the whip. You're gonna bring me that 74. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bring me that 74, gang. Let me go and share a square with gang. You got a square, bro? Go and fire one up. Y'all know my valet take forever to go get the car. Bros, you gonna go get it or what? Do I gotta go get it myself? Hold up. Let me put the square out. Bro, you gonna go get the car or what, gang? He ain't went to go get nothing. Bro, go grab the 74, man. What's up? Okay, he finally decided to go get it. Alright, bro, we can finish that square now, man. Y'all been doing a good job out here, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Thinking about giving y'all a raise or something like that, cause I know y'all putting your life on the line. If anybody pull up here, y'all gotta be on point and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about giving y'all a raise, man. Okay, gang, go on, clean me up. We gotta pull up, you know what I'm saying? Clean, I ain't even gonna lie. So it was good sharing the square with you, Derek. But we got to ride. And I think I'm gonna drop that top. Yeah, that bad boy sound good. I don't think I can drop the top on this one. Yeah, this one, the top don't drop on this one. But we gone. We in the wind, gang. Finna go pull up on this show. They be coming through here super quick too, I ain't gonna lie. So I gotta be on cautious pulling out of there. But let's go and pull up to the show, guys. They say, you know what I'm saying, it was a success. But that's why what our girls say. She done been down there. We just now getting out the crib. We just not coming outside. But they say it's a success. I just want to see how many people there. I know we finna make a decent little profit off this. We're gonna make us a profit. A good profit. And once the show over, you know, we gotta discuss that bread. And we gotta pay G Herbo for coming out. You know, we gotta make sure he good too. Gotta make sure he get his half, you know. Can't be doing no bad business out here. I ain't trying to do no bad business. We trying to make sure, you know, everything is right. Everything's straight with everybody. We get our bread, you know, he get his bread. Just so in case we want him to come back, he won't second guess it, you know what I'm saying? He'll be like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this again. The business part of it was right the first time, so we gonna do that again, gang. All right. And bro done came through and just, come on now, man. Hold up. He better not come this way. Bro better not come this way. I get into damage? I don't think I did. He just came out of nowhere. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, so we about there, guys. We're gonna pull up in the front and we're just gonna walk in. I don't think there's nowhere to park, like with a party going on and stuff like that. Make sure ain't no cars coming through. I don't want to have another accident. Gang just came through and sideswiped me. Out the blue. Boy got sideswiped. I guess we can park in the parking lot. Y'all see, it's kind of some people out here. Good place to throw a little venue. I don't think we can. We gotta go in through here. Yeah, good little place to throw a venue though. Or throw an event, I said a venue. Good little place to throw an event. Back up. I didn't even give me no green or nothing to smoke while we out here partying. We ain't got nothing to smoke at all. Nothing. Boy out here fresh. We put that shit on a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Showing them tats and shit. Change glowing. Iced out. They already know how we do out here. But let's go and get up in here, see what the show hitting on. Hold up, they got this for sale? How much they asking for this? My bad, bro. How much they ask? I know they want some M's for it. Yeah, 4 M. Oh, come on. Where my pole at? Pull out pole, bro. Get on down. Bro, you lucky. Matter of fact, fuck that. Come here. Bro, don't you ever put your hands on me. I ain't try to hit her. Alright, let's go in here, guys, before they call the police on your boy. Dude thought he could just sneak me and no consequences. No consequences at all. So the show going down, as y'all can see, and we got the police on us. We had to go and let them know it was a misunderstanding. That boy G Herbo on stage. Y'all know we can't play no music, guys. Copyright strike. But the show is going down. It's deep out here too. Let's go around. Let's go around to see what everybody got going on. As y'all can see, they got cars out there. The pool's deep. That's what I'm talking about. They got the bar over here. My girl put this together. I ain't even gonna lie. She put it together. People in the pool watching game perform. He out there, you know what I'm saying, putting on a good show. Gang got money in his pockets. Like he got a pocket full of money. Y'all know how these rappers do these days. We got the cars sitting out here. Let me pull up to them. So I don't know why they in the air like that. They floating like a motherfucker. But anyway, let's go in the back and see what's going down. But the show going down though, I ain't gonna lie. Decent show. We're gonna make some money from this. A lot of money. Some people done left. You know, we coming in late. They got the little, you know, camper back here for the models and stuff. Let me see, what are models? Okay, we got the models back here. I don't know if they done already went on or if they going on. But, you know what I'm saying? They good. They got a check coming too, just for coming out. But yeah, guys, we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, just lay back, relax a little bit. And once we come back, we're gonna get all the money that we make, you know, and we're gonna pay G Herbo his cut. The girls, the models and stuff like that, they cut done already came out the 100,000, and the 100,000 went on, you know, setting most of this stuff up. So I see y'all when we get there. Okay, guys, so we made 300,000 off that show. We finna go and pay G Herbo. We're gonna take him back to the airport. So let's go and drop his bag. He wanted 70 racks for performing. So let's get him right. There go his 70. And we're gonna take gang back to the airport. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. You know what I'm saying? We made some decent money. We made some money, gang. That's what I'm talking about. We spent like 170 racks because we had to get gang paid and stuff like that. But we brought back 300,000. Good show, you know. Good show. So my girl, they done got everything situated over there, took everything down. So you know what I'm saying, she's sticking around a little bit. She got some more business things to talk about with her people who she working with to do this. And we're gonna take G Herbo back to the airport, drop him off. And I say the show was a success. But I appreciate gang for coming out though, you know what I'm saying? We done made some money though. We done got some money with G Herbo. No cap. So we dropping him off so he can catch his flight. We stayed out all night, so you know your boy Franklin's super tired. I know my girl tired, but she got some business to discuss and stuff like that with some higher ups and whatnot. And so we're gonna see if we can continue to keep making this money like this, you know, bringing these rappers to the city, letting them perform, making sure they straight, making sure, you know what I'm saying, don't nobody touch them. As long as they check in with your boy Big Franklin, everything should be good. But gang said he enjoyed himself, you know. We made sure he was comfortable. We made sure gang was super comfortable. He didn't get played with, didn't nobody run up on him with no drama or nothing like that. Just off the strength of Big Franklin. Y'all already know, gang. But hopefully y'all like this, you know, spam that like button for your boy. Spam it up for me, gang. We done brought G Herbo to the city. We got plenty more rappers we gonna bring to the city. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, once we get our money up, we can eventually bring that boy Kendrick Lamar. I said Lamar Kendrick. We can eventually bring Kendrick Lamar to the city. You know what I'm saying, we won't have to go into our funds. We'll go into the I call this the show fund for doing these shows. You know, it's gonna be our show fund. But we made 300,000. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to flip that 300,000, bringing somebody else to the city. Y'all already know how it go. We're gonna be looking for more venues and stuff like that. Have everything set up. You know, the next time we're gonna take our time with it though. This was kind of rushed, but it still was a success. It was rushed, but it still succeeded. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. We gotta get gang down here. Hopefully he don't miss his flight or nothing like that. We appreciate him for coming in the city. You already know we appreciate gang. He didn't have to do this, but you know he chasing that bag just like we chasing the bag. So somebody throwing us a bag, we going to another city to get it. I ain't gonna lie. We heading out of town to go get it. Straight like that. We here at the airport finna drop G Herbo off. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. I don't know, he might be going to San Ferrero next time. But this is where we dropping him off. We're gonna chop it up with gang a little bit. And then y'all already know we gonna split. Okay, so hopefully y'all enjoy it. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang. What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode of Keys to the Streets. We in the countryside right now at our crib. We just making sure G Herbo didn't trash the spot. We just came, you know what I'm saying, peek in. Then we gotta get some work for our dealers, Darnell and Rob. Make sure they straight. We also gonna be pulling up the Earls, picking up a new car. We're gonna be picking that boy Darnell up a new car in this episode. And we brought the Benz out. This the Benz that be at our club. When we go pick up the alcohol and stuff like that. We brought that out today. So let's go in here. We just gonna check in, make sure everything in order, make sure everything straight over here. And I ain't gonna lie, this spot right here nice. I'm fucking with this spot. Nice little vacation spot. But we ain't doing no tour, nothing like that. We just looking around. Everything look in order though. Everything looking good. Let me go and fire up some. Your boy got some of that good green. Ain't fired up nothing in a minute. You know what I'm saying? We had to go on and go to the shop behind the scenes. But we headed back to the city, guys. We got to hit up Z, you know what I'm saying? and get some work. We spending a whole M on work this episode. Cause that boy Rob, you know what I'm saying? We spent that last M, gang came through with 5 M's. And I hate this spot right here cause this driveway is small as hell. I'm talking about super small. But let's go on and get on up out of here. I do need to stop at a gas station, I ain't gonna lie. That weed hidden though. That weed is hidden. I guess I can pull up on that boy Darnell first though. Hold up, don't close on me. I'm gonna pull up in the trenches on Darnell. So y'all know, if y'all didn't check out the last episode, y'all go check that out. We brought that boy G Herbo in town. He came and did a nice little show. We made some good money, did some good business. Y'all already know we're gonna be doing that again, you know what I'm saying? Hosting another show. We got our girl already handling everything. She handled that. You know, it came out real good, I ain't gonna lie. So we trying to get in contact with some more rappers, bring them in town where we can make some more money. We made like 300,000, but we had to pay G Herbo like 70 racks. And we're gonna give our girl like 100 racks for putting everything together. She really didn't put nothing up for the show. We put everything up. But we're gonna pay her for her work. We had to pay the models. Out of the 100,000, we had to buy alcohol, you know, set up a lot of stuff out there. We did it at the Richmond Hotel. And it was like kind of like a pool party slash like a show, a concert or something like that. We had models out there. We had to pay them, but that came out the 100,000 that I gave Shorty. But I'm just glad we made a profit off that. We didn't lose nothing, you know what I'm saying? We did have to spend a little bit of extra money. We really could have done it at our club or something like that, but our club, we didn't have no catwalk or nothing, no stage or nothing like that. So we just went on, got us a little venue for that Richmond Hotel, and everything fell in place. I ain't gonna lie. It was a success, you know what I'm saying? We had fun. We broke bread with G Herbo. He said, you know, we want him to come back. He'll come back, do it again, you know. Same price. He charged us 70 racks. That wasn't bad. Kendrick trying to charge a boy M. They always right here, bro. Always, gang. They be out here racing for money. But let's go and get it. We really do need to stop at a gas station. This little gas probably will make it. I don't know. We gotta hit a Z though. Have his guys to come meet us somewhere. We'll wait till we get in the city though for him to meet us. And we gonna do what it do. Y'all already know, gang. Make that money. We made 5 M's last time we spent the M on work. But this time I think I'm gonna split it between the guys. I ain't gonna you know, get them separate work. I'm just gonna pull up on Z that one time, and then we'll just split that work between Rob and Darnell. We still should make around the same amount, unless, you know what I'm saying, they putting different prices on it or something like that, to where they can make them a little bit of extra money. They is getting 20% though. They getting 20%, so they making money. That boy Rob made some money when he made that 5 M. It should be a gas station close. We gonna stop, get us a little gas up. I should fire something else up. Let me see, the speed limit 75 miles per hour. Okay, we got a gas station right here. But yeah, we had to go and bring the Benz out. The Benz look good, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I got this sitting at my club, but we use this for like a, you know what I'm saying, a little low-key car or whatnot. But we should go and add this to the collection and get us another little low-key. But we gotta get that boy Darnell a whip though. We're gonna get game right today. We're gonna get him right. Gonna fill up $31 to fill up. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. So we sitting on 8 million, guys. I really want to get this 10 M's so we can upgrade this server. And so we can make a little bit more money from Facebook. Cause I know we can make a lot of money. I think we making probably like 16,000 from it daily right now, and that's gonna raise that a whole lot more. We got upgraded server, a better server. So that's what we're working toward right now, trying to get that 10 M's. We got 8 right now. We need 2 more M's. So a couple more shows. Well, now really not even no shows. Get robbing them this work, we should have the money. But I did want to, you know what I'm saying, at least make a little bit more money over. Just so, you know, we won't go broke upgrading the server. That cow always coming down through there. He must got like a schedule or something. He come down through there. So yeah, we're gonna try to make a little bit more money over. And that boy Darnell, he supposed to have some money for us guys, but I had to put the dealers back in here. LS Life for some reason messed up, I don't know why. But I had to add the dealers back in here and stuff like that, so we ain't gonna worry about that though. Cause the work that we had got, we had took it off a dealer anyway. It wasn't nothing we spent our money on. So we ain't gonna worry about that. We just gonna let that go. But we gonna get them boys right today, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get them right. But I'm gonna go and pick up these whips first so we can ride around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We really should have jumped in the station wagon. But I'm riding around in the new today. I don't care if we buying drugs. We ain't going far no way. We're gonna take care of all our business in the city. And we done made it. We done made it to the city. We right here by the casino. So they let me know we in the city with it. I really could have went that way. Yeah, I really could have went that way. That probably would have been fast on the interstate. But we in town and I'm going down a one way. I don't know how I ended up right here. But we gonna get right, gang. We gonna get right. Wasn't paying attention. We were supposed to turn over there. Hopefully don't no police see us do this. Alright, we back on track now. We back on track. So yeah, we're gonna pull up on Darnell first. I really want to take him out there to that spot at Mirror Park where a Moody Man was. That seemed like that'll be a decent spot for him, I ain't gonna lie. Even though that spot got hot, I really didn't want to go back there, but they don't know Darnell. You know what I'm saying? They don't know Darnell, so we might put him right there. I don't know, it ain't gonna be right now though. We're gonna wait till it cool off a little bit. Then we'll take gang over there. And that'll be his crib. We got Rob living lavish out here. He made that 5 M's, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad we went on and put him in a nice spot. And this sun make my car look brown. Knowing this black on black. I guess I'm gonna go around this truck. I don't see no police, so we good. Them boys in that armored truck. Know they got some money in there. At least by 15 racks. But yeah, guys, we got a lot of business to handle today. Well, you know, take care of our business. That's all we worried about, you know. Keep these dealers pushing on the block. Keep these dealers pushing. We're gonna take us a day off soon, I ain't gonna lie. We got the police on us. Good we ain't got no work, man. Good we ain't got none. They got us though. Probably running the red light. See, that's why I be trying to stop at the lights, cause you never know where they at. They just come out of nowhere and pull you over. He probably got me for running a red light. I know I wasn't speeding though. That's a fact, I wasn't speeding. Yep, red light. Think that ticket like $250? Might be $450. $450. Alright, we good, we gone. We ain't worried about that. So I'm gonna start stopping at these lights for a little while. And we ain't stopping, you know what I'm saying, until the light turn green. That's gonna take forever. That's gonna take forever. I don't see no police. I'm gonna let Granny walk by, Shawty walk by. I ain't trying to hit nobody or nothing like that. But yeah, we put Darnell over in these trenches. And I really want him to have a crib, you know what I'm saying, be out the way. But I guess, you know what I'm saying, he might be good over here. He might be good. He's strapped up. There go 12 right there. They riding around. We got him ducked off though. He ducked off in the back. Okay, we can go. We ain't at no light. And I'm just gonna do it like this. We're gonna do a little legal turn right here. We're gonna go pick up gang car though. Alright. Y'all know he posted over here. Had him to come with us. He ain't got no work on him. But we're gonna have to get some work. Let's go on and have him to follow us. Come with me, bro. We're gonna get him situated first, then we'll hit a Z, I guess. We'll do it like that. I should have really did that first, but I ain't gonna worry about it. We headed to the dealership right where Earl's. Go over and see where Earl got for your boy. So gang, he was, you know, we've been chopping it up, me and Darnell behind the scenes. Said he wanted a BMW 325i. So that's what we got, gang. You know what I'm saying? He don't know that. He kind of, I guess he's like an old school dealer. It's kind of like an old school car, but kind of like an old school luxury car. BMW junk. We went on, snatched that up. 325i BMW. Hopefully gang like it. We're gonna bring him back, and then, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna come back over here and pick up what we picking up this episode. Hopefully, well, y'all gonna see what we picking up anyway, because we finna go over here and it's at the same dealership. Well, I ain't gonna call it a dealership. It's at the same shop as where we picking up the BMW. Over here at Earl. Y'all know Earl's shop. Earl came through for your boy. We had him to put us something together. Sometimes we go to the dealership, and then sometimes we just had Earl to go and put everything together for us. But this where we coming. And y'all see the BMW right there. Let me park it up right here. We're gonna leave this right here. Gonna lock that up. Alright, gang, this you right here, bro. And this us right here. We got the Cadillac CT5 on them 4G autos. Looking good. Y'all know how we coming out here. Y'all know how we coming. But let's go and take gang back over here to the trenches and his shit. Drop him off, and then we gotta come back over here. Where bro at? Come on, man. Taking your dear time, bro. With the strap out. He just out here with the pole out, don't care. Okay, so we headed back over to them apartments. This, I ain't gonna lie, this nice. This look alright. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. You know, nice little old school joint. Little Benz. I see why gang wanted this. A little low key too. But I'm fucking with it. Kinda like something made in like the 80s. 70s, 80s, something like that. We got him right though. We're gonna make sure gang good. Okay, it got a little drift to it. Look like, sound like it get down too. So gang got his whip. He's gonna drop him off in his shit. We just had to make sure gang was good. We're gonna drop him back off in the trenches. You right here with it, bro. You in your car. Let me park his car up right. Park his shit up right. And you got you a whip, bro. We're gonna leave that right there. We're gonna let him post back up. He ain't got no work right now, no way, but no gang. I guess he out there just admiring the whip. Come on, bro. Follow me, man. You gotta follow me, bro. Yeah, I guess he just out here admiring the whip or something. Let me see. Okay, you gonna work right here, bro.
What's up?
Okay, he good. Let me lock this. And we good to go.
I'll check it later.
I guess we can. We're gonna walk back over there to Earl. Alright, so we done made it back over here. We finna go on pick up our whip. We finna go and drop that bag too. We're gonna pay $40 for ours because, you know, the Cadillacs, they like $30,000 plus the 4G autos. We're gonna say 10 for them, and we're gonna say 10 for the BMW. So we paying $50,000 for both cars. I guess, yeah, 50,000. 50 racks. And we got our boy Darnell right. 50. And we're gonna jump in the lack. The lack look good, I ain't gonna lie. This was made by Peanut Customs, guys. So y'all go check out Peanut. There go gang right there tweaking in his vehicle. But let's check out the inside of this bad boy. Looking good, looking good. Real good. Alright, so I'm gonna go and hit a Z. We gotta get these boys right. Get they packs. Let's see what he got. $470 an ounce for the weed. The crack, $2,300 an ounce for the crack. How much this coke? $4,000 an ounce for the coke. We ain't spending numbers. $657,000. Okay, we're gonna meet up with gang. Oh yeah, this Cadillac crushing. We crushing the block in the lag. I ain't gonna lie. We crushing the block. But yeah, I'm fucking with this Cadillac though. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I like them pipes in the back. Alright, let's go see where the plug is. It run too. It run. No, them CT5s get down. Well, it's a lot of traffic out here. I ain't gonna lie. I know the police somewhere ducked off. We don't need them. I don't care if he pulled me over right now, as long as he don't get me while I got this work. So y'all know I'm gonna be driving like a turtle, stopping at these lights. I ain't even gonna cap. We're gonna be on our best behavior. We don't need the police on us. This Cadillac get down though, so if they do get behind us, I ain't even tripping. We're gonna get down, y'all see? We're gonna get down on them. So yeah, we just had to get the guys right today. That's it. Came outside to do that. We were laid up at the crib just chilling with our shawty. But we had to get out and bust some moves. We gotta keep them drugs circulating out here in these streets. Keep that money flowing in. Y'all already know. Alright, let me see. They in this little alley up here somewhere. Been this corner up here. I hear 12. He right there. He on somebody else bumper though. He on somebody else. Alright, let me see. They in this little alleyway right here. Gonna pull up and make this deal. I don't know if we're gonna have to turn this into a stash vehicle or what. I'm gonna pull over. I guess I can pull right here. Hopefully my car don't roll down the hill. Put on the emergency brake. Just so that don't go down the hill. I don't know why my car look dirty as hell. Boy, Earl didn't clean it. We might have to hit up the car wash. I don't know. I might have to make that the stash vehicle. Stash all this work. And what's up with you, Brody? Go on and drop him this bag. I appreciate that. Appreciate doing business with y'all, boy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we gotta make that the stash V. Really appreciate doing business with these boys. Let's go on and get this situated and shit. Yeah, the car dirty. We gonna have to wash this junk. I'm gonna pull up beside him. Like right here. Alright, we good. Let's go grab this work. This good.
Am I fucking high or what?
My bad, bro. We good to go. Pull up to the stash, I'll break it down. Alright, now we gotta be cautious. We got to be cautious. I don't know why I didn't go that way, but we good, we good. We stopping. I don't see no police. What's the speed limit? 65 up through here. It's gonna be kind of hard to do that, I ain't even gonna lie. It's gonna be kind of hard to do 65. We got the trunk loaded with work. Okay, the light green, we can go. Even though we was in the wrong lane. That light yellow. Let me see, I don't see no police. We gone. Them boys just come out of nowhere. I'm gonna have to get on down if they pull up. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna have to get on down. But these forges busting on this Cadillac. It's dirty though, you know what I'm saying? It's been sitting out there Earl for a minute. Gang out there on this bike. Alright, we good, light green. Police would have seen us, he would have been on us. No lie. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all been enjoying these episodes. We just gotta get the guys right. Next episode, we just gonna chillax. No business, nothing like that. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, take the girl out or something like that. Take her to a nice little outing or something. Spend a little money. Spend a little bag on her. Cause she came in clutch with putting that show together for that boy G Herbo. Come on, Light. We just blended in traffic. Trying not to get the police attention. Trying not to get 12 attention. Damn, I'm finna pull over there. Them big trucks everywhere on the highway. They out here. We gonna do it like that though. Gonna blow through traffic. Okay, I don't see police. We gone. We almost at the stash house, so we almost clear. We almost in the clear. Once we make it there, drop the work out to the guys, we good. 65, we going a little bit over 65. I'm trying not to though, but it's hard to do that in this car. You just barely touch the gas, this car smashed, you know what I'm saying? Barely touch the gas, it's getting down. I wish we was on the interstate or something like that where we can really get down. Alright, we pulling up to the stash house. Let me quit playing. We made it. That's all that counts. But we still got to get to work to the dealers. We still got to get them some work. We got the station wagon. That's what we really should be in, the station wagon. Let me go and grab this work out the trunk. We got a lot. We got a lot. Now let's go and close that. Unmake this the stash car. Alright. And we can lock this junk. Alright, let's go ahead and brake. Let's make sure everything on us though. Yeah, we good. We good. Alright, let's get in here and break this down. So we can get this work on the streets. Y'all see the drip too. Y'all see the drip. Gallery department t-shirt. Yeah, J's. I think them are Miri jeans. I might be mistaken. Purple brand or something like that. But we in the stash house with it. Boy tatted up. Franklin been working out, you know what I'm saying? Getting in shape. We gonna stash. Yeah, we got 7 M's, but this work right here gonna put us up there. It's gonna put us up there. Alright, let's go and grab this out of there. Alright, we outside. We back outside. Alright, so we're gonna pull up on Darnell first. Cause we got a little trip before we pull up on Rob. We gotta go way out there to that crib up there. I hate he that far out, but fuck it. We gotta do what we gotta do. That's what happens when you know what I'm saying, you take risks in the streets. Scared money don't make no money. Not at all. So we can't be scared. We just gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, let's get bro right. He still posted up over there by the car. Alright, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna have to pop over here because I don't wanna they're gonna probably try to keep making me unlock the car. So let me see. We're gonna have to figure out a way we can get gang to us. Ain't that car super dirty, man? Yeah, we're gonna have to take this to the car wash, bro. I can't be riding like this, man. Come here, bro. Yo, come chop it up with me, bro. We don't need to be nowhere near no cars. I ain't gonna lie. Come over here. I gotta get you right, bro. Let me see what I'm gonna give gang. I guess I can get him to crack in the coke. You gonna take both of them. Confirm. You got work now. Let me make sure gang working. You work right there, bro. You good to go. Yeah, I gotta hit up this car wash, man, cause we can't be riding like this. I ain't even gonna lie. Look at the car, man. Car look horrible. Super horrible. So I'm gonna pull up to this car wash. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up to this car wash over here. Wash this off. This look ridiculous. Boy, can't be riding like this, man. Pocket full of money. Car dirty as hell. That's a no-no. Y'all know that's a no-go. Yeah, let's wash this, bro. $15. That's it, $15. Nah, we finna get it clean, though. Then we gotta go pull up on that boy Rob. Get Rob right. Hopefully this car wash not a waste. Sometimes you can take a car in the car wash and it don't do nothing. Your car still be dirty and everything. Hopefully this do what it do. It's best like to hand wash your car. That's the best way to get your car clean. Okay, we looking clean. We looking clean. That's what I'm talking about. We looking clean out here. Oh yeah, we clean now. We clean. Now we gotta get the Rob, get him right, and we good to go. Yeah, we can't be riding like that, man. Car looked like we just went on a back road or something. Hold up, I'm getting a little bit too excited. Let me slow it down. We still do got work in the car. We still got that work, that pack on us. I don't care, man. We gotta get there. We got to get there. We losing daylight. Yeah, we losing daylight out here. I'm gonna go around. I don't see no police. None over here either. I know that boy Rod ready for this work. Gang, the MVP of trapping right now. Where he got that pack off. So these boys should have some good money for me. When it's time to collect, they should have that bag for me. We didn't get a million. Come on now, bro. We didn't get a million worth of work this time, but we still got 600,000 worth. So we still should make some decent money. I don't know why my car keep looking dirty. No, this car don't attract dirt like that. Yeah, we just gonna blow through traffic. Fuck it. We trying to get this work in Rob hands and out of ours. We blowing through lights. But we good. Alright, we here. Might as well say. Let me slow down. I ain't trying to hit gang. Yeah, this car generate dirt too fast. I don't know why. Bro, make your mind up. What lane you gonna be in? Alright, let me see what gang get. Gang got the 6'4" out here. Gang got the 6'4" out here. I hear around the back. Damn, gang, he hiding behind the bushes. Getting off to work. Let me get gang right. We're gonna get him this weed. That's you right there. That boy Rob in the bushes. Make sure don't nobody see him. Let's get up out this jungle back here. But hopefully y'all enjoy it. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang.